Welcome back to another video, guys. This is going to be the first in our automotive basics. Here we have a engine from a 2013 Volkswagen Jetta that we're replacing, so I thought this would be a great time to talk about drive belts, engine accessories, and engine pulleys. So to keep everything as basic as possible for this basic series without going into too much detail, your engine will always have accessories that help drive the engine and perform all of its functions to its maximum capabilities, and all of those accessories are going to run off of what's called a crankshaft pulley. There's a crankshaft that runs through the engine itself, and this you can think of like a heart. The momentum of that crankshaft is going to turn this pulley, which with these belts on there then turn additional accessory pulleys so that these additional accessories can do their job. Now, when we're talking about accessory pulleys, we can always identify those usually by size. So in this case, we have a water pump pulley, we have an alternator pulley, and we have an AC compressor pulley. We also have a couple of other pulleys. If you may have noticed, we've got one here, one here, one here, and one here. These two are going to be what's called tensioner pulleys, and this one are going to be what's called idle pulleys. Idler pulleys are strictly there just to free spin, but help the belt routing. And your tensioner pulleys here are strictly there to apply tension to the belt. So as this belt is moving on its particular route, these tensioners are there to put tension on it. Whenever we see tensioner failure, we typically see there's too much sag or too much play in the tension. This one I can't move, which means the tension on that is actually okay. So I wouldn't want to recommend those. When we look at serpentine drive belts, we're looking for, in the grooves here, we're looking for cracks, tears, anything like that on the ribbed portion of the belt. If we see frays and tears on the smooth portion or wire coming out of the cords, that's where we don't want to see things like that. That means that that belt has wear and it is due for replacement. A tensioner pulley not putting enough tension on these drive belts as they're going will cause unnecessary wear on not only your belts but also your accessory pulleys or things like that. Now, when we're talking about the actual engine accessories, in this case we have our engine water pump here. The engine water pump's job is to cool down the motor itself. A normal engine operating temperature is about 220 degrees Fahrenheit. This means that this has a very important role in pushing coolant to all of the passages through the engine block to make sure that that operating temperature stays consistently there and does not go higher. Once it goes higher, that's where other problems arise, but we'll go over that in a later video. This other accessory pulley here for the alternator's job is to be the generator for your vehicle's battery. So as this pulley is moving, it really is a generator that's helping generate electricity, which is sending that to the battery, which allows that battery to maintain a charge, and all of your electronics still work in your car. Last but not least for this engine, because every engine is different, this is our AC compressor. In very short and easy terms, without going into a full AC video or air conditioning video, this compresses Freon to create a cool temperature for the cabin of the vehicle. So when we're talking about a coolant water pump and an AC compressor, they're two very different jobs. The coolant, anytime you hear water pump or coolant, that job is to cool down the engine. When you hear anything related to Freon or AC, that job is to cool down the cabin or the passengers of the vehicle. I hope this video helped with you guys to have a little bit more knowledge on vehicles, know what to look for / listen for when you're getting your vehicle serviced. And if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below and show your support with a like. Until next time, we'll see you on the next video.